Hi, good morning. This is A Course in Miracles, Lesson 83, a reflection on the two that we're reviewing today. One is Lesson 65 that says, "My only function is the one God gave me." Lesson 66 is, "My happiness and my function are one." So it's the only function we have here in this life is to be happy. And I feel like that comes through acceptance of all that is. It's like, I don't like the phrase "it is what it is," because sometimes the way I hear it in like real life is it's kind of apathetic, like I give up. It is what it is. But then the other flip side of that is it is what it is. Like everything just is. But I never really hear it being said with like a joyful, like, yes, it just is. So that's why it's really the tone of the phrase "is what it is" that I don't appreciate, but the underlying words I do appreciate. So this says, "My only function is the one God gave me, and my happiness and my function are one." So ultimate happiness, I believe, because it also talks about like your function is also forgiveness, but that is what we've learned through this, that it means acceptance. So if you can accept everything just as it is, that's like really the key to supreme happiness. So peaceful, so calm, so content. Just if you're accepting what is, that means you don't have any resistance in your life whatsoever to cause friction. You don't have any, you just don't have anything bad in your life. So this one was pretty basic. I mean, it's pretty profound, but it's really a practice. It's like, it says like, when I say basic, it's like, it's a daily practice to like retrain your mind to say, oh, I really can just accept things as they are, and I'm still alive. The world hasn't ended. Because if we don't accept things as they are, we're caught in this cycle of frustration and resistance, and we're not really making any good positive impact in the world, and whatever issue we see out there. Are we doing anything about it anyway? Probably not, if we're honest with ourselves. And we just sit here and stew and get mad and frustrated. I'm talking political stuff, obviously, right now. It's pretty relevant. And yet, nothing changes, right? Except our own internal, like, So it's like, why not just say, yeah, I just accept that this stuff is happening, and I'm going to maintain my inner peace and calm, and this too shall pass. And I mean, that's a huge lesson in this. It's like everything is temporary. This too shall pass. And so if you've done any meditation where you just sort of notice your thoughts, all the crazy thoughts that are always there, the mind just has this, and our frustration and our conflict comes from like grabbing onto them and being like, oh, I know, right? It's so awful. Instead of just going, oh, well, that was interesting. I wonder why I had that negative thought. Oh, well, I'm still peaceful inside, and I'm still a happy, loving person. It's just this mind does mind things. We don't have to attach to it. That's the hard part, I think, with these practices. So it is a daily retraining of that monkey mind, they call it, the mind that's just always chattering. So it does say, like, you can practice more specifically by saying, my perception of this does not change my function. Like, my perception of what's happening out there doesn't change. That my only job here on earth is to be happy and accept what is. Yeah, this does not give me a function other than the one God gave me. Let me not use that to justify a function God did not give me. God did not say, it's your job to solve all the problems in the world. You've got to make everyone love each other. No. Each person has to learn that for themselves, right? And then this cannot separate my happiness from my function, whatever this is. Like, this is whatever's happening out there, or even internally, it's not going to separate me from being happy. I'm not going to let it. It's not meant to be in here. It's meant, like when we accept something, the friction just dissipates. The oneness of my happiness and my function remains wholly unaffected by this. So that's what non-attachment really is to be unaffected. Meaning you could still have thoughts, feelings, beliefs about something. You might still get a little frustrated or sad, but you have the ability to just continually let it go, let it go, let it go, till the point where it doesn't even affect you in the first place. It just sort of like pings off of you. Boink. I'm still working on that. Nothing, including this, whatever this is, can justify the illusion of happiness apart from my function. So it's saying if you find happiness anywhere outside of just accepting what is, that's an illusion. So, oh man, it's your job to just be happy and at peace and calm. I love that. It's just retraining that monkey mind. I think what helps when I really have felt a shift while doing this, even before reading this book, was just creating that distance, like between, like even it's hard. I still have to do it with like things I want to eat. So it's like between the impulse to do something and then the actual doing of the thing, or the impulse to say something, or the impulse to like ruminate on a thought, and then just like it takes an awareness, like, whoa, that's happening, and then pause, create some space there, and then do I still want to do it? Do I still want to think that? Do I still want to ruminate on it? So it takes like an awareness that it's even happening, to then pause, and then a willingness to pause, create distance and space so that you can act from a more like aware place instead of an unconscious place. I went unconscious yesterday and I realized how powerful it is. I did a whole series of tasks and then I sat down. I was like, what did I just do? I went unconscious. And you're like, wow, I haven't done that in a while, that to that degree. But I was on autopilot, and our brains are just geared that way. So it's totally human. It's totally okay. It's just trying to come off autopilot is such a daily practice. It takes effort until it becomes habit. So I wish you the best of luck wherever you are on that journey. I'm still deep in it. This book is helping. So thanks for watching. Have a great week. Bye.